Hello Libra, this is your new moon in Leo reading. This is for Libra placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. We'll do a modified Celtic cross and we'll end the reading with an oracle message from the Moonology deck. Okay, let's get started. I've extensively shuffled so we can just jump right into the reading. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node for the new moon in Leo that takes place on July 24th. Ooh. I think several signs got the Magician. Okay. You are definitely in alignment with the multiple energies here that are happening astrologically. So the new moon in Leo is about playfulness, creativity, romance, children. And the Magician is able to envision something that feels it's coming from their spirit. Okay, it's just a natural calling, desire. It's authentic, and they have the power and they have everything they need in order to manifest that and bring that down from the ethers into the physical world. And so here you are. You are the magic. Human beings are, beings manifested spirit. So you are the magic and the magician. And here you are. It's great. Okay, so what's all this about? At the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Swords, followed by Nine of Swords, followed by Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Libra. What is going on here? Who are you looking? You're looking back towards something, it looks like. Potentially. Okay, so we are in Mercury retrograde as well. So you could be looking back. Having anxiety, sleepless nights, some melancholy. Maybe over work, maybe over what you've been creating. Being able to be abundant, fertile, independent. There's some nostalgia here. I'm not sure why, because why? But I would say with this Nine of Swords here, and the Four of Cups, this is about you choosing, really, you choosing what it is you want to focus on. And I would focus on what it is I want to create from here, from this moment, and what blossoms I want to see from the seeds that I'm planting in 6 months. What's the life that I want to be living? And then start taking those steps. But really envision it, lean into it. If I created that life, and I know that I can, and if I have any questions about it, I know that I can. Come back to the Magician. What would it feel like to be living that life? You want to feel joy, right? Contentment. What is crossing you? The world. Okay. There is some sort of ending, completion of major cycle, a major cycle. But it's the beginning of a brand new one. An ending is always a new beginning. Even when you're in the ground, spirit has already gone on. Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. Who are these people? The Lovers. Oh boy. Okay. Jeez. Are you in a little bit of conflict over maybe a choice in partnerships, lovers, choices, roads not taken, roads taken? Leo or Libra. Okay, let me see if I can figure out where is Leo. So be Libra in the 1st, we'll go Virgo in the 12th, and then Leo in the 11th. Okay. So, yeah, community. Bear with me. I'm going to look at what I really want to do this. Okay, so if we have New Moon, Leo, in your 11th house. What? Let me just look that up. 11th house. Okay, friendships, social networks, community involvement, hopes, and long-term aspirations. Represents how individuals connect with others, the groups they belong to, and their collective goals. Essentially, it's the area of life dealing with social interactions, group dynamics, and the pursuit of shared dreams. Okay. With Mercury retrograde in Leo, you may be, like I said, also thinking about those things. Those that have ended. Those that are now beginning. What are your hopes, dreams, and long-term aspirations in these areas? Oh, come on now. Well, you know I'm not taking all that, so let me make sure they're all back. All right, side up. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Judgment at the bottom of the deck with 9 of Cups in what you are aware of. So you definitely are wanting that 9 of Cups feeling, that, sense of self-satisfaction and wish fulfillment. What did it say? Hopes and long-term aspirations. I mean, look at her fabulousness. And then Judgment followed by 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups again. Page of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Like they're, yeah, you got, oh my gosh. Nines are coming up a lot for you. So definitely ending of a cycle. Oh, well, there we go. Subconscious. Okay. 10 of Swords. For whatever Fool at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups behind that. Wonderful. 7 of Cups. I've got to make my choice, though. What do I want in my cup? What do you want in your cup, Libra? What do you want? What do you need to help you to get to that 10 of Cups? Who do you want? Definitely want emotional stability. The King of Cups has shown up both in the male and the female. If I, when I'm going through the bottom of the deck, you want financial stability, definitely. But I don't know, this is a card of endings, okay? It's like, the traditional imagery is, there's a dude lying there on the ground in the surrender position, okay, 10 swords stabbed in his back. I mean, how many swords do we need to accept, like, we're done, stick a fork in it, done. And when that person is there with the 10 swords in their back, they've got their hand position in sort of like a surrender sign. Like, okay, I get it. Like, this isn't resignation. This is, I surrender. Like, I'm going to accept the things that have come to an end. But when I see this particular card, all I get is like, what do other people think? Other people's opinions poking at you. Like, are they not accepting your reality, and that is just too painful to bear? Or do you feel like something's coming at you from all directions and you got to call, uncle? Okay. I surrender. I accept it. I don't know what that's going to mean, but I'll tell you what it does mean. It means there's an ending. People are there's an ending to something in this 11th house energy, right? Okay. Please watch your favorite astrologer or go find one because I know just a little, just enough. Okay, yeah, look at that. 5 of Cups. Sad. Some grief in the past. And boy, she's knee deep in the water, representing emotions. But all is not lost. This is still blooming. This stick that she's walking through, this emotionality, grief, which can look different every day. It's still blooming. She can go take that, put that in a vase, cut it off here, put it in a vase, and maybe it'll sprout some roots or cut the flower. I don't know. I'm making this up, but it'll sprout a new plant. Something new will emerge. But if she stands in there, she's going to get all pruny And these might start dying too, because that's a long way up for the water to kind of try to come up the stick, right? But let's cut it here and stick it in water, and then the water gets in there, and then root. Okay, so still have Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, followed by Seven of Cups. What are we wishing for? Okay, yeah, wow. I mean, you've got 2 5s, you've had several 9s, you've got all kinds of cards depicting, whether it's here or at the bottom of the deck, endings. And so here we have 5 of Wands. She's really, this is what lies behind you. Okay, so you're already experiencing the grief process. What lies in front of you is now strategizing. We're thinking 3 steps ahead, and that's who you are, Leo. I mean Libra, excuse me. God. Thinking 3 steps ahead, strategizing what comes next. If I want this thing, whatever I've decided it is, what do I need to do to get there? Oh my. Queen of Pentacles, followed by King of Cups. I want home, family, connection, stability, emotional stability, availability. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. I'm sorry, Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. Dang, Mercury. The Star, healing, hope, understanding that you are one of many in the cosmos. In your flow, right where you need to be. Followed by 8 of Swords, which is, sort of, I'm going to show you that. That's a little earth angel. The lid on the cage is open. It can get out, but it's like it feels trapped, stuck in limiting beliefs and anxiety. But here's that joy and stability, 4 of Wands. This is really maybe just about, looking at what are the stories that you're telling yourself about the situation that you're going through, about these endings. What are you telling yourself about all of this? Some people... All right, let's get your advice card. If you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, you can. And whatever you're thinking, you're in this manifestation. Matt, the magician, is going to be birthed through you on Earth. Let's get some advice for Libra. Anything I didn't say? Okay. Yeah. All right. So look, think big. This card's come out in multiple. Let me get my finger off the moon. Okay. So we'll have a full moon in 2 weeks after this reading. that maybe that's when you start really well, full moons are about endings. It's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, and then the star here. So that's Aquarius. I kind of want to say it's a full moon in Aquarius. Is it? Oh, I'm not sure. But here's your advice. Stay focused on expanding, on expansion, on where you want to go next. And think big, to the moon. You've done something, you've created something, or there has been some sort of a part of your life that is solid and coming to an end, so that something new you can expand upon that. Star at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's get you a Moonology deck. I mean, Lord. What's in my brain is not coming out of my mouth. Yeah. Mercury retrograde. And look at, this is all single, solitary figures in their process. This is for you to figure out. Well, except for this person getting all, you know, the hands poking at her, the needles. But this is for you to work out. Balance. Full moon in Pisces. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. And be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. I think you're a cardinal sign. Well, I guess we're going to have to read both. And you're very close to achieving your goal at the bottom of the deck. Isn't that pretty? Well, okay. Full moon in Pisces. Have you been so head in the clouds that you've lost touch with reality? If so, take this card as a sign that you need to pay attention and make a concerted effort to move towards your goals. The more practical steps you can take, the better. It's time to find an inner balance between your responsibilities and your dreams. Meditate on your question, and the solutions to your issue may now come through very clearly. If you're in a tricky situation because you've been acting the martyr, this card will be a message from the cosmos to drop the act for everyone's sake. Attune to the moon. Meditate every day and see what comes to you. Answers will come. Additional meanings for this card. You're in a super romantic but not super realistic state. Follow your intuition. It won't let you down. At worst, this card can herald the end of a dream. The person you're inquiring about is a soulmate. Avoid substance abuse. Okay. And be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Where's cardinal moon? Okay. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Yeah, Libra, you're a cardinal sign. Okay. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all those things to get your ideal resolution or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as a leader. Attune to the moon. I am taking charge of my destiny. Additional meanings for this card. Be bold and follow your heart and emotions. Avoid recklessness or moving too fast. Come into your power. The time for action is now. Ask Ganesha, the Hindu elephant god, for help, who removes obstacles. Okay, that's all I have for you, Libra. Thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye.